Hello everybody, my name is Stuart Jones. I am in my kitchen in London in the UK. Now I'm a guitar player, so I've picked the topic of how to record an electric guitar through an amplifier. So let's go. To begin, here's an overview of how what's played on an electric guitar reaches your digital audio workstation. Electric guitars typically produce very little sound acoustically. They use magnetic pickups to capture the sound of strings, or, more accurately, the vibration of them. The signal that is output can then be manipulated in an endless variety of interesting and creative ways through amplifiers and effects units and so on. A pickup converts one type of energy, vibrating steel strings, into another, varying voltage, so it's a type of transducer. As a ferrous material, such as a steel string, moves in the magnetic field of a guitar pickup, a current is electromagnetically induced in the copper coil wrapped around the pickup, generating a small voltage, which is our signal. The signal leaves the instrument through the jack socket, which is typically a TS tip and sleeve instrument cable with a 1/4-inch jack. What you could do now is connect directly to your audio interface through the instrument input, which ensures the correct impedance, also known as direct, high Z or high impedance, and use your digital audio workstation to manipulate the signal through amp simulators, effects processors, and so on. But hang on a minute. The only way to monitor what you're playing while recording would be to use an audio output from the digital audio workstation. But latency would make this difficult, if not impossible. And the solution? Use an amplifier. An amplifier allows you to monitor what you're playing without having to wait for the signal to work its way through the audio interface, digital audio workstation, and then back again through the speakers. There are several options for doing this, but before starting, always revise the connection mantra. In other words, turn everything down, the trim, the gain on the amp, connect your cables, in this order, instrument, then audio interface, and set your levels. So option 1, mic up the amp. It's great to get the sound of the amplifier, especially if your amp is cooking. On the downside, you may not like the ambient room sound that you capture, and you're also at risk of other uncontrollable noises being recorded, such as your son crying in the next room. Option 2, if your amp has it, use its line out. This is a signal from the amp's preamp phase, which is good in that it's a direct signal, it's nice and solid, but it's bad in that it doesn't really sound like your amp, although it will have some element of its character. Option 3 is the best option, which is to use a direct box. And for this, I've stolen Ludon's diagram. The guitar output goes into the direct box. An XLR output, which has the benefit of being balanced, therefore noise cancelling, goes into the audio interface with matched impedance. The signal is clean, meaning ultimate flexibility later in the digital audio workstation. And you can also include the benefits of option 1 in terms of miking up the amp, recording 2 signals at once, which can later be mixed together if it's deemed to be good. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing your comments. See you later.